Okay, now we're going to have a look at how to subtract using an algorithm or chimney sums or whatever you call it. So this is just when I write one of these numbers. So if I'm going to do question 1, 98, take away 32, this is just a method where I write one number above the other and I'm going to get an answer down the bottom. Okay, so how I've set this out is I've put my units in a line and my tens in a line, just like I did for adding. If you've not seen our video for adding using the addition algorithm or chimney sums, you might want to watch that first. Okay, this is the exact same just with takeaway. Okay, so I've got my units, I've got 8 units, take away 2 units, that's 6 units. And in my tens, I've got 9 tens, take away 3 tens, that's 6 tens. So my answer there is 66. You can see I've got my units all lined up to the right. I started taking away from the right and moved to the left. And I've got my takeaway sign here, and I put one number in every box. I don't have everything jammed up or just written at random on the page. Okay, let's try the next one now. These two numbers are different lengths, but I just need to make sure the units are lined up. So in this first number, I've got 5932. Now that's got thousands, hundreds, tens and units. You don't need to write this in, okay? If you know that back to front, then you don't need to write that down, okay? And then I've got 401 here, and I'm taking that away. Okay, so I've put my units, 1 unit in the units column, 0 tens in the tens column, 4 hundreds in the hundreds column, okay? And now I'm going to take away. So I've got 2, take away 1 is 1, 3, take away 0 is 3, 9, take away 4 is 5, and see in this number I've got 0 thousands. That blank just means I've got nothing there. So I've got 5 take away 0, 5 take away nothing is 5. So that's my final answer, 5,531, okay? Same as before, I made sure everything was in the right column, units in the units column, tens in the tens column, everything's lined up to the right, and I started taking away from the right hand side, okay? It can get a little bit trickier, as we're going to see, but not much trickier, okay? So here I've got 432, and I'm going to take away 389. Okay, now see in this one I've got 2 units and I'm going to take away 9 units. Okay, that would give me a negative answer. If I did 2 take away 9, it's not something I can really do. If I had 2 counters and I took away 9 of them, that doesn't make sense. So what I need to do is borrow from my tens column. Now I've got 3 whole tens here, and I know that 1 10 is 10 units. Okay, so it's like I'm going to take away one of these tens and make that 2 tens and add an extra 10 into my units column. So it's like I've got 12 units now, take away 9. Okay, and that's 3. And then I need to do this again here because I've got 2 tens, take away 8 tens. Imagine your base 10 materials. If you had 2 of those tens rods and you took away 8 of them, that doesn't make sense to do in real life. Okay, so I'm going to borrow from my hundreds. Okay. Now 100, I'm going to get rid of 100, so I've got 3 hundreds now, and add in an extra 10. It's like 10 tens make 100, so now I've got 12 tens here. So 12 take away 8, that is 4, okay? While I'm saying that's 12 tens and 8 tens, the answer I'm getting here is the same as 12 take away 8, okay? So don't get too worried about that. And then here I've got 3 take away 3, that's 0. I don't even really need to write in that 0, okay? Because, well, 0, 43 is the same as 43, okay? So you can write in that 0 or not, but it's maybe better not to, okay? So let's do another little practice of that with the borrowing. And you can see again, look, I started and I had my units all lined up to the right. I started taking away from the right, and I've got one number in every box, okay? Now, let's do this next one. So here I've got 2 numbers of different sizes, so I just need to make sure my units are lined up at the right. 5, 6, 4, 1, so I've got 1 unit there and 67, so my tens and units are lined up in the right place. Okay, don't need to really write that down, okay, but you need to know it. Okay, and I've got the same situation here. I've got 1 unit, take away 7 units. Okay, so I'm going to borrow from my tens column. That's going to go down from 4 down to 3 tens. And I'm going to move an extra 10 over here. So 10 add 1, that's 11. 11 take away 7, that's going to give me 4. And then if I've only got 3 tens, I can't take away 6 tens. I can't remove 6 tens from that. There's only 3 of them. So I'm going to borrow again here from my hundreds. So that's going to go from 6 down to 5, just always going down by 1. Okay, 6 going down to 5, and make that 13 in there. 13 take away 6, that's 7. Okay, and now I've got a couple of blanks here. Now it looks like that's going to be tricky, but it actually makes things super easy, because 5 take away nothing is 5, 5 take away nothing is 5. There we go, that's my answer. Okay, so that's how to take away doing a chimney sum, or you might hear it called the subtraction algorithm. Okay, so just needing to remember the same things as we did for addition. I've got to have units lined up to the right, everything in its right column for place value, so hundreds, tens, units all in their right place. I start taking away from the right and move to the left. I need to write my takeaway sign in there. Okay, I need to be careful with my carrying. And 1 number per box, please, on your squared paper. Okay, enjoy.